You know, I really don't give you enough credit for just being up for this stupidity.
Ow.
Just like hearing, hey, Lee, can you help me real quick with this bringing a poisonous skeleton to the surface? And you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, yeah, now I want to see what nonsense he's up to. So yeah, let's go.
It's fairly harmful, like relatively harmless. It's very harmless, relatively, is what I meant to say.
Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and you join me today back over here on Truly Bedrock, where I have been making some upgrades to the iron farm. For starters, I decided one cleric was enough just so we could have a source of, glowstone and XP bottles, but I don't really need more than one. So the other one wasn't locked yet and has been turned into an armorer who is selling Featherfall 3 boots. We also retired a few of the masons and hired some new librarians. We've got Featherfall 4 and Fire Protection 4, Looting 3 and Infinity, and Unbreaking 3, which is what everybody on the server has been looking for. So this now means that I have some new stars of the show who are probably going to be what people will want to come in here to actually use. They, of course, have been zombified as well. We did take care of that on stream during the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. The other thing that I have brought in, because we do track hours played as one of the things that we have on the side here. I do not want to artificially inflate mine by AFKing a ton at the iron farm, but there is so much demand for iron. Hang on. Look at all these diamonds. Pretty much all of that is just profit from the shop. So this is Titan. She is my camera account. So normally she's in spectator here on the server, but she currently is going to be in survival just while we get some backlog of iron, just so that I'm not running up my time on the server artificially. Also, it kind of lets me be in two places at once so that I can go take care of, building a starter base finally. Obviously there's a sugarcane farm over here as well. That is so that we have something to trade for emeralds. And I do want to build a pumpkin farm in here, but I need to know how much space I actually have before I do that. And that means we need to get this door installed, like ASAP. I have been losing profits. I've been losing on potential customers. And honestly, it's also been inconveniencing people to not have access to this. So I want to get the shop, actually functional as soon as I can here. The thing is we have a very cramped area to actually fit this redstone into. So rather than trying to tough it out myself entirely, I have decided that let's turn a 6-hour solo job into a 2-hour duo job and bring in one of the redstone experts on the server.
Hey,
Hello, Slack.
how you been?
I'm doing all right. What's up?
I guess we did away with the old rule, right?
Yeah, the no shops, and it's now kind of a
No farms.
no farms and shopping. Yeah, that way around.
You know, I was actually over here AFKing for you the other night.
Oh, were you?
Yes. I came over here and I bought iron, and I bought like over half of it out. So I was just like, I parked myself in the building and sat there for like 4 hours.
Oh, appreciated. Yeah, I've recruited my my camera account for that job now. So
Yeah. I've currently got mine AFKing at a chest farm.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So I have a lot of builds planned
Yes.
that need many irons. So much so that I just built an iron farm today, and that's still not going to be enough.
Okay.
It's not going to be enough. I think you said you wanted, some of these.
Yes, I am after that, and I am trading now. Every 1 stack of these, I will give you 3 stacks of regular iron.
3 stacks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So if I just go and do something like that, is that a right balance?
That is you're actually shortchanging yourself because I'm talking about once they're already fortune down.
Oh. Oh, so
So-
you want it in the other form?
Yeah, I want it in the potato blocks as I call them. Yeah, so feel free to double that. Feel free to go ahead and
Okay.
or you
Yeah.
can fortune it down if you feel like
No,
double
no,
isn't
no.
fair.
If double's fair with you because you're going to fortune it, you might actually. Well, you'll pretty much always gain on that. But I'm fine with because I'm mining with Silk Touch and I've got a lot to dig out. So
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and take just a few more of those here. Do-da.
I'll grab those out of there so we don't confuse anybody on which ore I'm talking about, and store those away immediately. But
Oh,
yeah,
you could
no.
really profit off of that with fortune.
Oh, probably.
I mean, fortune could give
hopefully.
you up to what 3 to 4 if you're lucky.
I
up to
don't
4?
remember. I genuinely do not remember. I don't know. I'll do a stack of it while we're talking to experiment.
Yeah.
I was going to offer you as on top of that a stack of iron blocks in return for some redstone lessons.
Redstone lessons?
Yes.
What are you
So-
needing exactly?
I want one of those doors where you drop in a diamond and it pops the door open. I was planning on just like an iron door. Pops the door open and lets you in. And then
Okay.
it spits back, or well, I want to do it not just with the diamond. I want to also do it with a pass. So I'm going to have two different hoppers to drop it into, so that the filters are simpler. But so one will be put a diamond for a single one, and one will be a pass that'll spit back out on the other side.
Okay, so you personally are going to be using the diamond. Is anyone else going to be using the diamond?
Yes, other people are going to be using the diamond if they don't want to buy a pass, if they think the pass is too expensive, and they just want to go in there one time, they can just spend one diamond.
Spend 1 diamond and they can get access through. Or they can buy a pass, which how much is the pass for, out of curiosity?
I'm planning on half a stack of diamonds.
Half a stack. And I guess that means they get lifetime interaction.
Yeah, rest of the server. Yep.
It's not too bad. I actually kind of like that. That's pretty handy. What do you even got to offer here? These guys are doing,
Quartz mainly.
yeah, quartz. Then we got Unbreaking 3, looting, infinity, feather falling. We got some good trades in here.
Yep. No, I went for just getting some premium ones in here more so. I've got golden carrots in the corner here too.
I see it. That guy's looking at me very sus.
He's very
don't-
confused sometimes, and then
Well, I've got the animation pack, so like they turn and like give you the side eye, and it's a little bit freaky sometimes.
yeah, I can't do that pack because of that.
Like the iron golems in there are not happy at the moment.
Oh,
They
I
are
bet.
just- Do you want both of them to have the same thing? So like the hopper could be like right here.
Yeah, so I was figuring on. I don't know how easily we could do a filter that would then pop back out the book if we do it all out of one. So I figured it could be 2 separate systems. But yeah, I was figuring on a hopper right there, basically. Another hopper right here.
It should be relatively simple. We could throw anything in here. And do we got plenty of room under here? Or no, how much room do we have?
This can be hollowed out further in any direction it needs to, though.
Okay, so
This is
I
the
got more or
corner
less
of the shop,
unlimited.
yeah.
Okay, I got more or less unlimited room in there. Okay.
Yep.
Right, so we got the season pass option. Where's the button? There's the button. And we got the diamond option. Yeah, we can take that all in through the same input. And what we'll do is we'll take it in through the input,
Mhm.
quickly run it over item filters. If it passes the filter, it'll spit the book back out on the inside and open the gate. If the diamond passes the filter, it'll just open the gate and then they're in here. And I guess you're going to have a manual button in here we can do a manual button to get back out. And
Yeah, I
if somebody
figured-
puts the wrong item in, we can just kind of spit it out over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd figured on. I'd figured on it only sucking up if it wasn't, but spitting back out wrong items works great too. That's excellent.
Yeah, I mean, you could even take it even further. You could spit the wrong item out over here and like throw it in fire just to be mean. I mean, not that I would ever do anything like that, but somebody trying to get in on business that they shouldn't be. Oops, I put the wrong thing in. Oh, there it went. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Okay, and what kind of a
Okay.
door are you interested in right here?
I had figured just a pair of iron doors to flop open, but if there's something else that will fit in this small space.
Interesting. Now I'm really curious if I can come across with a crazy door. Hmm. And when do you need this by?
I mean, the sooner the better, but it's not an immediate thing. It doesn't have to happen right this second.
Okay, give me a day to come
Sure.
up with something? Okay.
Sure.
You give me a day to come up with something and we'll work that out. That's not a problem at all. That sounds good.
All right.
I like this challenge. I really do. Because I know how I want to do one part of it.
Okay.
But what do I want to do with this door? What do I want to do with this door?
Well, and you've got the height restriction too, because that is that's the bottom of the iron farm right there. You can see it dripping.
Yep, the catch tray. Yep.
Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with, and I'm also happy to pay in advance here.
I need to know what the item is going to be for the pass.
I was planning on making it a written book, so it'd be the copies of the written book. I can go ahead and get those made up. Yeah.
Okay, I can mock it up in creative to make sure that everything works, and we'll have you look it over before we put it on the servers. That sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds very good.
All right. Oh, you got to do the iron. I'm curious if you actually genuinely profit here.
Oh, okay. Let me do that too.
Oh yeah, more of the iron. Nom nom.
I got 2 stacks and 15, so I came out on top by a little bit.
Hey, you came out on top by a little bit. Right. So, as I said, I'm going to be digging out some massive areas over there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go to the bedrock. So, do I need to hit you up each time, or should I just make the trades here, or how would you like to do that?
Just make the trades here. The iron shop's going to move sometime this week, but wherever the iron shop is, that deal is going to be open until I'm sick of getting the iron.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I need to go check on my shop and get back to. Oh, I can make a lot of hoppers now.
Oh yeah, I got a
lot of hoppers.
Buy from your shop too.
Yeah, I don't even know how this is. It keeps getting cleared out every time I turn around. I'm having the AFK at the sugarcane farm nonstop. 16 diamonds. You know how much iron was left over there out of curiosity? I mean, there's nothing to see here. This season, I'm still going to build pretty much every farm and under the sun. But I'm trying to also build specialty shops that people want stuff out of. I'm going to farm pretty much everything, but I want to take all the diamonds that I get from my shop and I want to reinvest it in other shops. Because it kind of bites, I've had some shops before, and you have too, that you've tried to do stuff with and no one ever buys anything. And it's just meh. But even little specialty niche shops, I don't know whose that is, but they had turtle eggs in it. So I bought the turtle eggs the other day. And what is
turtle eggs?
Yeah, there was some turtle eggs in this one here somewhere. Yeah, there's still 2 stacks of 16 in there.
Oh, I will grab some of those. I need my helmet. It's
handy.
Helmet.
It's handy. And speaking of handy, what is this over here? Is this open for business? Excuse me. Uh-oh, I heard okay, that was the copper door with the pressure plate. Spruce 2 diamonds per stack. Wouldn't shop. Is that how you say that? These paintings scream sus, don't they?
Yeah, no, it's Loy, so it's Loy, and I bet I know exactly what's going on here. He's been hiding books around. I just hope, look at this. Yeah.
What?
He's
hiding books?
He's hiding books. I know there's one on top of his stupid parkour, so this better not be that one. I'm so bad at parkour.
Oh, I don't do parkour. No.
No. So this better not be that one.
Right. Anyways, spruce. What is it? 2 diamonds per stack. You know what? Just give me a couple of those. There we go. See, that's how I'm doing it this season. Just
makes sense.
Helping out wherever I can. No illegal
Absolutely.
activities here. I'm gonna call sus on that.
Yeah, I know he just got that finished today, so I've got no idea what he's actually up to with it.
Okay, well, I guess I better get back to doing what I was doing, so I'm gonna run away and let you have a good one, all right?
Yeah, you too. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
So we're going to give Slack a couple days to come up with an idea for the door. I was not planning on doing anything fancy, but if he is so motivated, we could have, I guess, up to a 3 wide here, but I'm just expecting a 2 wide diagonal door. So we'll have to see what he comes up with for that. Right now, I do have another project that I just finished, but I need to meet up with another customer real quick first.
Hey, Lyarrah.
Hello. I understand you're in need of much iron, right?
I am, yes. I am in need of a lot of iron, a lot of hoppers.
Oh gosh. Yeah, this is a legendary amount of iron. You would be cleaning me out. Look, this is all that there is left.
1 stack of blocks.
Yep.
I may need very slightly more than that.
Yeah. I believe this is
Okay,
what you're
yeah,
looking for.
a shulker of blocks should be sufficient in my needs. How long did it take you to AFK these?
I think it was about 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it a lot. So
Yeah. No worries.
obviously this is a bulk buy, and at regular price it would be my brain's not working. How much would this be?
One yeah, my brain's not working either. Wow, brain, why are you completely failing on me?
Hang on, I'll do it. I'll just use a calculator. 9 times 27 divided by 64. Yeah, so 3.8 stacks it would be of diamonds. So I'm thinking, obviously, because I'm buying like a huge amount, maybe 2 stacks.
I think we can work with that. Yep, I think that sounds good.
Awesome. Well, I don't know if you know, but I've been doing quite a lot of digging in my base, so I've naturally been finding quite a lot of diamonds.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad that works out for you. And if
Awesome.
you do, once we are restocked a bit, if you do find yourself with the raw iron left over, I am also doing trading for that.
Oh wow, that is a really good deal. So you're needing the raw iron to build with, is it?
Yes, exactly. So this is
I see, yeah,
until I've hit my quota of it deal.
Awesome. Well, I will be trading my raw iron in very soon then.
All right. I look forward to that as
Awesome.
well, and thank you for making me very rich. I will not need to dig much anytime soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the hoppers.
So yeah, that's going to leave us cleaned out of iron for a while. So I've got Titan down here AFKing again. Because I'm sure we'll need more for Slack right away. And I'm glad that other people are building their own iron farms. This, however, is the other thing that I have been working on building. This giant bookcase here is going to be the comment library. Now, anybody who has been around since the early seasons remembers these, but I think the last time that we had one was season 2, maybe 3. The idea is there's going to be a whole bunch of lecterns hidden away inside of here, and they can be used to write down comments from viewers. That way we can highlight questions that viewers may have had, maybe clarify stuff that we didn't go over well enough the first time, and also just say thank you for all the amazing comments that we get from you guys. But right now this is kind of a depressing interior. So we need to get some lights. We need to turn this into a set of cute little stalls and do that for each floor. So I'm going to go buy some bookcases from my villagers and get those lecterns made. And there we go. I've gone ahead, and while the stairs are still the same kind of sketchiness here, we've got the stalls much cuter. We've got some lanterns installed here. And I have left instructions in the book saying that people are allowed to dig out this wall right here so that they can decorate more here. Which the instructions I have left are short and simple. Welcome to the comment library. This is a place to showcase comments and questions from your videos and chat. You can also read through comments others have added to their books. As for my own comment library stall, which I haven't picked out yet, I have 2 ideas for how I could handle it, both of which I have done in prior seasons. One is that we can make it a segment in every single episode where I go ahead and answer a couple of the comments from the previous one. The other is every 5 episodes I devote about half of the episode just to going through the previous few episodes' comments. And this usually was done in like episode 6, episode 11, etc., so that I could leave episode 10 and episode 20 and stuff like that for other big things if they came up. So I guess for our first round of comment library, that's my question, is which one should we do? How do you want me to handle your comments? Of course, I'll keep replying to them normally, don't worry. What is he doing? Next on the agenda, with that taken care of though, is finally getting a starter base underway. I have picked out a spot here. I have still not figured out how I want to arrange my Tetris pieces as they were. I am torn between doing a T-shape where it's coming out of the middle instead of being a 3x1. Like, so this is 2 chunks here that I have delineated already. So I could do 2 chunks sticking out of the middle of it, or I could do like one of the S-shaped pieces and pick like that one. And well, I guess I couldn't pick this one because that one's part of quads. So square it is, I guess. Square, or if I did do the T-shape thing, the benefit of that is I could have some cool really long dock down here. And I think that would be fun. Mind you, the actual build here is only 1 chunk wide, but I couldn't position it a full chunk from his is here. So I felt bad not claiming this whole stretch as mine. This, of course, is an artificial stretch of coastline. I am going to clean it up a bunch, make it look better like a cliffside. But as you might be able to guess from the fact that I have perched it on a cliffside, I am going to be building a lighthouse. And not just any lighthouse. I am basing this, it's not going to be exact because the pixels didn't translate very well, but we are going to be building the Olivine Lighthouse from Pokemon. It does mean I'm going to give an attempt to making it be hexagonal like it actually is in the game. The bottom is square, the top is hexagonal. I do regret to say that it will not quite be its iconic design because I could not figure out how to make something hexagonal at this size with the 6 sides like the top's supposed to have, and still fit a staircase into it. So we are going with more of a circular, or really at that scale, it's an octagon. It's just 8 sides. It's not really a circle. It's going to be an interesting contrast with Tom's tower that he has here. I understand that he's going to be making a crimson one of these over here. So I need to make sure that I make my lighthouse taller than that, which is a big part of why I raised this section of land up to here like I did. I have already started this time lapse though, so let's go ahead, go grab some materials and continue this time lapse. At least I intended to time-lapse the place, but yeah, my OBS on Titan's computer had something else to say about it. So that means the place is pretty much done already. I'm not quite ready for y'all to see it, so we're gonna go check in with Sloy for a minute.
Well, if it isn't the most successful businesswoman on the server.
Why, thank you for noticing. It kind of helps when you get a weak head start on everybody else even owning a shop.
Also that. Not for long, but you know, whatever. So, you're the person who basically picked out the seed for this server?
Yes.
I need you to point me towards the direction of the nearest trial chamber, because I want myself a Bogged skeleton.
There's one kind of near the church over there.
Well, that's a catacomb waiting to happen. Wow. I know for a fact that there is one basically underneath my house, which is also like of all the places I could have planted my house. That had to be just the most perfect.
That is pretty good. That is pretty appropriate for you. It's too bad they're like 90 blocks below the ground, mind you, but
I can fall that amount of blocks, it's fine.
By my calculations, if we want to staircase down to this, we want to start somewhere around here and
Oh.
head straight that way. That should get us through. You got a good shovel there, or should I go grab one?
Nah, I'm pretty good on durability ever since I raided your trading hall for. Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah, the plant staircase might not be working.
I mean, we could staircase front. Uh-oh.
It's 90 blocks.
Well, you're at the right level now then, at least.
Exactly.
Oh, I have wings on. What am I being a coward for? Oh, I like that this opens right to the surface too.
Yeah, you'll be able to escape this so easily. I won't, but that's beside the point.
Well, we're gonna have to staircase back up, this means, but that's not gonna be too bad. I did bring iron to make rails if we want to do it that way as well. But the chamber should be right under our feet at the moment.
Ooh. Oh, look, there's someone's already did this.
Oh, nice. Oh, don't, here, I'm gonna put a bed down up here first real quick.
Oh.
Or should I put one down there?
I mean, I do have a bed, so I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Okay, that appears to be our bogged skeleton one over there in the corner.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're right. It does have some mushrooms right next to it.
A
This is
breeze
going
appears
be-
to have activated somewhere.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, thanks. Like the excuse that I look like a zombie doesn't work if like we're
I was
not hunting them.
mid-swing when you walked into my way, okay? You
Yeah,
can check the
that's
footage.
definitely what happened. Listen, now here's a problem. Not only do I need a bogged who doesn't have any armor on, I also need one that like has an ability to pick things up. This is kind of frustrating.
So I was fighting this breeze. It just keeps leaping over my head. It's very annoying. There, I got it to leap at me that time.
All right, I believe we got a naked boy. Now, can the naked boy? Oh my God, yes! I think we got him. We got him.
Nice.
This is huge.
Hey, a trial
This
key.
is big. It took no time. A what? Oh, a trial key. I was like, what trophy? Now, how do we evacuate you out of here?
Like I said, I did bring stuff for minecarts. We could,
I did bring a boat and 5 leads, so that is
Alright.
also an option. But the trick about skeletons, and specifically skeletons who just picked up a sword, is you don't need a minecart. They already are gonna chase you. So
Okay, so we just staircasing up out of here then, I guess.
yeah, I guess. Just you know,
Because
tactical
going through that
retreat.
cave, yeah, going through that cave in the upwards direction shouldn't be so bad.
You know how normal people are like, hey, I would love to go and beat a trial chamber, get a mace out of the entire process, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, haha, skeleton go brr.
It is a funny looking skeleton, but what do you
It's
want
a
it
really
for
cool
anyway?
skeleton!
What do you want it for anyway?
Well, more or less I'm gonna put him in a soup.
Okay, yeah, that's that tracks. That tracks. I'm gonna have to see this, but that tracks.
You are gonna get to see it if you're, you know, attentive enough.
I mean, I'm helping you move this thing, so like presumably I'm seeing where it's going, right?
There was a flaw in my plan, and I appear to have encountered it.
I ask too many questions.
Okay, haven't you brought torches? Cause I'm, you know, staircasing up and I
Oh,
can't see anything.
I've been staircasing for this whole time.
Good job, team. We did it.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I'm already at Y18.
I am at Y3.
Brace ya.
Well, you're winning already, so of course you will. And I staircased out into, oh god, ow, ow. Into an enderman along many things.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Remember that cave? I still haven't found it.
I did. It's full of things.
I feel like I hear it, but...
Yeah,
oh,
it's,
no, I found it finally.
I'm going to attempt the evacuation of the boy. Ow. Hey, you know what I remembered about? Skeletons with swords are like disturbingly fast. Which would be only half a problem if you know the sword that Bogged didn't also apply slowness to whatever they hit.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a problem.
They haven't, however, invented yet a way to get out of a boat, so we're okay for the time being.
Of course, if he falls off this, we're screwed, which is why I suggested the...
Ow! How? How? What? Just...
I don't know, but it was
The
funny.
physics are not physicking. Oh yeah, amazing. Check this out. I have successfully resonanced him to where he just swaps places with me.
Incredible. Absolutely
Yeah.
stupendous.
Okay, onwards, Buttercup.
I want to onwards, but now I can't find where my staircase
Hi,
ended.
run! 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 Run!
Do you have another boat? Okay, you do have a boat.
I have the same boat. It's almost as good. Do I have the skeleton yet? Yep, he gave up. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. Ah! Ah!
You lived!
I lived! Oh my god, what happened? Is he in a boat?
Nope, he seems to be stuck under the boat.
Can you... Okay, cool. How do we...
Oh, he's in the boat
How
now.
do... Okay, cool. Woof. That was the most nerve-wracking thing. Because for a moment there I was convinced that not only am I gonna die, but also the skeleton is gonna launch itself off of a cliff.
I've hit dirt!
Yay!
It's nighttime!
Okay, can we convince everyone to not, you know?
The moon has only just come up, so...
Alright.
Okay,
You ever
this
just
leads all the way to the
get
surface
chased
now.
by a skeleton and then there's also a zombie out of nowhere? Alright.
I try to
I am
avoid those situations.
Oh my god! Yes! Surface!
Oh, he's after me again.
You know, I really don't give you enough credit for just being up for this stupidity.
Listen,
Just, you know, just like hearing, hey, Lee, can you help me real quick with this, with bringing a poisonous skeleton to the surface? And you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, yeah, now I want to see what nonsense he's up to, so yeah, let's go.
It's fairly harmful, like, relatively. Harmless. It's very harmless, relatively, is what I meant to say. Okay. Alright, how do I get you into where I want you to get? Get in.
What?
Ow. Bye. Is he
Oh,
dead?
you've got a whole collection down there. No, he's alive.
Okay, awesome. Quality time. Well, thank you for your service. I'd say I owe you a big one, but you do know it. You already have an IOU. So.
Yes, I do. You know, I should have charged for this too, but
I mean, here's a diamond.
My inventory's full.
Well,
I was gonna reject it anyway, but
well, thanks for your help. Oh shoot!
what?
Oh no! Ah! How am I missing with every block? Oh. Well, thanks.
Here, let me move this guy a little bit out of the way of that hole.
Yeah, really pile them up so that it's even harder to get them.
So what kind
What?
of sewers are you building down here?
The best kind. You're gonna love it, I promise. Once it's done, and also once you figure out how to get in here.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here.
No. There's a proper exit. It's just not proper yet because you know that part of the sewers is not finished.
Oh, this is cute. Oh. You're telling me
What?
I've been paying 2 diamonds a stack for no reason.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that, but you seem to be. You're a smart cookie. You'll figure it out eventually.
No, this is cute. This is. Oh my gosh, and they're name tagged. Their name tag. Awful Spruce? Oh, not you two. Why does everybody hate Birch so much?
It's just not a very good block.
Wait a second. Oh,
What?
that's where, okay. I knew you were up to some kind of nonsense with this. Oh. Please tell me that I don't have to do your parkour to get into your shop.
I mean, as far as spoilers are concerned, I think it is safe to say no, you do not have to do my parkour to get into this
Oh,
shop. In
thank
fact,
goodness. Oh,
yeah,
thank goodness.
you won't even like this is like hint enough, I guess. You don't even need to like come anywhere close to my house to get the thing that opens this.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go hunting for that then.
Oh, you absolutely have to because I literally am just now putting the mangrove shop in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would really like to not be having to chop mangrove anymore. Okay, now that I am undistracted, we are back in the Nether and we are looking for the basalt delta that I know is along here somewhere. Because I have died to, well, no, I didn't actually die to it, but I came close to dying to it. You know what? I may just steal this pillar in particular rather than going all the way to a delta. Nothing see me, nothing see me. Can't see me, you can't see me. Mind you, I probably shouldn't be flying in the Nether. I don't actually have that much fire protection on this armor, which I have no excuse for because I kind of have those books with my villagers. Okay, yeah, I am definitely liking the basalt a lot better. I'm still not sure about the popped out door or not, but I think that it's fine, and it still means the building itself fits within 16, even with the stairs, because it was 15 including, wait, did I make this one too big? 12, 13, yeah, so that's 15, so these make 16, so we're fine, because it only has exits on 2 sides. If you're wondering why there's an exit on that side, it's because I do want to make a cute little precarious walkway down and put a dock right out here. Now comes the fun part though. Now I gotta do some math to figure out how big I actually want this tower to be. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. We cannot do it 5 wide because we don't have enough room to. It just barely fits. And I don't think that I like the aesthetic of it. In fact, I would prefer... I think the only real solution is just that I can't make it hexagonal at this scale, and this is the scale to make it like a realistic size lighthouse. So we're just gonna have to deal with making it octagonal. There we go. That's going to be our shape heading up. It is, I think it's the same height pretty much the whole way up. I guess it probably could go in by 1 block part way up. Let's see how tall looks right before we make that decision. That needs to be taller than that. In fact, this might actually be a perfect spot to dip it in by 1 and continue it up. Maybe a little lower. Maybe a little lower than that. Let's get this tower put in and see if that looks natural. Huh. I just realized I have no idea what material to make the floor up here out of. Also, this is going to be a fun staircase. All right, so we are just about done with the exterior. I just need to come over here to one of the new pop-up shops to grab 32 for 2 diamonds. Up. I guess I need to get another diamond out. Grab some lights to go with it. There we... Oh, wait. 64 for 3. Okay. Weird. Confusing. As long as I'm paying the right thing, that's all I care. Take a look at this baby right here. I admit the roof does feel a little comically big, but I wasn't really sure how else to proportion it right. The rest of it all feels good though. I see Tiz has added his Crimson Tower in the meantime as well, so we can see that mine is thankfully taller. And I need to pop up here to add our lights in. Now, of course, this being the Olivine Lighthouse, I have also, you know, found myself a yellow sheep down there that we will be bringing up here. There we go. That gives it a nice glowy look. Wow, I love frog lights so much. And the other thing that this has low-key become, in addition to being the Olivine Lighthouse, is I played Myst for the first time in a couple of decades this week. And a lot of the aesthetic of it is old lighthouses and other, you know, pseudo-Renaissance buildings. So I have a feeling that Zoe's probably got plenty of secret passageways already around here. And, well, there's already kind of nothing underneath here. So nothing stops us from going ahead and patching into his network, you know? Especially because that's probably the perfect place to put my storage down there. The interiors and any other details and the sheep itself are all going to wait for next time though, because I think that's going to about do it for today. So thank you so much everybody for hanging out with me today. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new around here, then hey, please subscribe. Take care everybody. Toodles!